Well, it's a quick clean-up time. Just a few minutes before 5, so our guys are actually stopping work now. Here's the mess in our front yard. It was never very tidy, but now we've got that little shade station that Julio put up, and we're mixing fine cement in order to be able to put cement and concrete into these pillars that you can see on our fence come wall. We're doing that, plus we are doing the rendering as well, which you can see, and it looks so much better. There we are, our ancient, dilapidated, ruined wheelbarrow. So what they've been working on today is to get the front looking a little bit better, which looked quite scruffy. Now they've done that there, and there's Beth looking like she's in prison. So, kids on their way home from school, a nightly ritual. So that's made that look a lot tidier, and they've been making good on these actual pillars or posts, whichever you want to look at or decide. With these pillars, what will happen is not this. I don't like any of this metal work that's there, and we will probably end up replacing it, but for right now it does the job. So once these pillars are made good, then they'll be the Filipino way. Instead of putting the bits of metal in there which we will hang the inset onto, they finish the post, get everything smooth, and then when it comes to putting the metal work in there, which finishes off this fence and takes it up to the top there, they will hack a couple of holes into the cement, which they've newly done, and they will insert whatever they need to hang that panel on. Hey, a young man. There they are. So we're looking untidy again. It happens just as we think we're getting a little bit tidy, and then it happens. A workplace. So what Beth is looking up at, she's looking up at the bracket, which you can see on the top. Where's my finger? Right there. And that will be taking more of the electrical doodads which they need in order to bring us up to par for taking our transformer. And the transformer, you can see they're dressed in blue against the weather, and we're hoping to be able to get that transformer fixed. Now it has to be fixed some way down the road, maybe about maybe 50 yards down the road, close enough to be able to string a line over, I think, to that there. And that transformer will be only for our use, not for anybody else's, because obviously with that big building there's 6 rooms, so we're looking at 6 or more AC units, and playing like the incurable optimist, in the event of renting every room, which could be possible if it was something like one of the fiestas or a particular occasion, we might rent every single room at the same time, which would be 6 to 8 or maybe 10 AC units all on at the same time, plus all the lights, plus a refrigerator in every room, and it would be too big a draw on the existing supply of power. So that's how it's going to go there. So the lads are now finished. Thank you, sir. So they've left the wheelbarrow in a perfect place to stop me reversing. So that will be my first job before I am able to go out. These nice pots, we bought those when we were in Tagbilaran a couple of months ago, I think now, and they've got stuff growing in them. It will be a big move on for order and aesthetics when this part here is fixed, but I rather think that the way that the resort will be used is that this gate will be for deliveries only, and it will be changed, and we will relocate our entrance to the house will be at the corner there, and so that will be an extensive job as well, because we'll have to raise the drive up to the level of the bottom of the road that is on the bottom of that wall. So these gates will probably stay closed, and we'll have entrance into the resort up there and into the inn itself. So possibly this may be used for some parking for the inn, for guests staying in there. We'll see. It gradually unfolds as how we found this. It doesn't all come in all at once. To be honest, I think that if it did all come in all at once, we would never have even tried to do what we've done, because very often we come out and we walk around, and it's a case of, I remember the young actor who used to get everything wrong, and he used to say, "Did I do that?" And sometimes we come out here and we look at this and we say the same thing. Did we do that? So there we are. A quick update on what's happening. You can see that my bike is still there, and with a little extra help they could have put more bags up there and made it really impossible for me to get out, but they've been happy at this time to just make it difficult. Plant pots and cement and goodness knows what else. So, are you ready, my dear?
I'm just thinking about here.
I can't hear you.
I'm just looking here. I tried to figure it out how many cement.
Oh, you're visualizing
How many cement
how many bags?
and sand and gravel. Because I wanted to order a cement seat.
We're thinking now of cementing all of this,
Yeah.
because this is like the audience area of our stage when it's being used, but of course it doubles also as like a little coffee place with tables and chairs and a tiny little place in the corner there for making coffee and perhaps of making quick snacks. So, can we go home?
This is our home.
It's a play on words, my dear. Say bye-bye.